All right. Alrighty. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody out there in internet land, ghostly, cryptid. How's everybody doing? All right. Oh my God, it's my sense. That's true. That's true. Sensei is here. I'm not dead yet. They're trying. God, they're certainly trying, but I'm still around. Anyway, how's everybody doing? He did something about starting land wars in Asia. I mean, if the United States had been around during the time of Confucius, I'm sure we would have tried to start a war with him. So, you know, that part is true. That reference man is a cool guy. It's true. We are indeed falling for one of the classic blunders. There are many classic blunders. That's true. Land wars in Asia and invasions of Russia. Two things you don't want to do. Ghostly didn't jump off the rappel tower today, so winning. Oh man, well, is that a win? Is that a win or a loss? I'm not sure, but that does sound fun. Yeah, I'm proud. Or you didn't. Was it a bad day and you were compelled to do so, or was it for filming? Because one of those sounds sad and one sounds fun. I didn't take my stove out back, but it was a closed thing. That's good. That's good, Cryptid. Just take it out back and do a oh, that was a joke. I gotcha. You do actually like go off tower, like rappel off towers. I wasn't sure. I was not sure. It is a thing that you have been known to do in your line of work. I'm imagining Cryptid just going out and doing like the Office Space thing with the fax machine with the bat, just beating the stove. I did repel. Oh, that's cool. Well, I'm glad you got to do some repelling, but I'm also glad you didn't actually jump off the rappel tower today. So good job. Good job. Hopefully the day is treating you better, Ghostly. Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, with no harness, me in the air, getting real close before I cheat on it with the ground. That's poetry, Ghostly. Well done. That's that's a funny line. You should. I hope you save that line, kid. That's funny. I just might. Call me Sylvia fucking Pat. Speaking of, Jesus, yeah. Speaking on the topic, me in the air. I just might. It had to pull this one. The one day I'm cooking fish. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Things like to break precisely when you need them. Yep. At least I started dinner early. That's good. It's like you knew. It's like you were seeing through time and knew that it was coming. That it was the stove. Something was gonna go awry. But that's good. Good. Definitely. Yeah. Just don't. Did Sylvia? Is she the one who actually like put her head in the oven? Is that how she did it? I can't remember. I just remember there was one way it happened, like when she actually did. That was an interesting choice, I guess. Yeah, I think you might be right. Yeah. So that was like I was curious about that method. That method was an interesting way to do it. Anyway, aside from topics of suicide, how else is everybody doing? Aside, how's writing? How's work? How's everybody doing? My life is, you all know how my life is. I don't need to ramble on about how how I feel beaten and battered. Gustavo has been going to sleep at 7 p.m. Okay, I mean that's not bad. Every night, and I think it might be something I'm just going to Eldritch Sleep Curse. Oh, gee. Or is it just because you're exhausted, Ghostly? It might just be that you're sensei, you a bad bitch. Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, you might be having allergies. My allergies have been legendarily bad this year, so that could also be part of it. I mean, to the point where one, it got me sick last week before I worked, and it like has just low grade been a problem for like it just has not gone away. It went away when I was in San Francisco, and it came right back the moment I came back. So I don't. It might. You might just have allergies. You might also just be exhausted. Like it's not that. Oh, and she was working in 90-degree weather. Yeah, I mean that happens. I'm dying, cryptid. you're not. You're not dying. You're not dying, Ghostly. But you might be having bad allergies because I do feel like the allergies. Everybody I know is having bad allergies this season. So, well, we all. Well, yeah. Okay. Yes. I mean, if we want to. Ghostly is getting all existential now. I didn't really realize Ghostly was going to be doing philosophy time. We are all indeed dying at every moment. In fact, every moment that we're alive, we die. We live a little death as we progress through time. Ghostly a la Cameron Fry. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Uh, what are we if not corpses in a different state of decay, but with the soul still attached? That's true. Yeah. Or we're just corpses in decay. What if we were never alive at all? I don't know where she gets it from, Muppet. It's a mystery. This is true. This is true. I think she got it on her own. Just life. Life makes philosophers of us all, or just bad, or getting dumped. Getting dumped is a good way to become a philosophy person. You just start getting all existential. Nah, I got a squirmy, wormy soul. It's wiggling. I don't know. That sounds like that does sound like straight out of a horror movie. My soul is made up of worms. It's just a series of worms. That sounds like the next Iron and Wine hit. That does have Iron and Wine vibes for sure. Yeah, that absolutely does. uh, gotta love it. Gotta love it. It's giving a Southern church song. I mean, it's very like, I mean, the soul being a bunch of worms just writhing around inside you does feel like something that Faulkner would write, like a Southern Gothic novel. That's that, like at least like the imagery there feels like that would work. Me and my soul, my squirmy, wormy soul. That does okay. That's like a, you know what? It's got a little bit of like a two step. That's got a little bit of like a two step vibe, like something you'll do at like a little oh god, like square dancing night or something like that. Like like honky tonk or something like that. Well, now it's just Bob Dylan. That's true. I need some banjo. Yeah, there you hide the Mumford. Uh, you should make a song. That's a good song, Ghostly. I feel like this should be a song that is made. You play the banjo, you get someone to play the fiddle, and you do something about your squirmy, wormy soul. I like that. I like that. That's a good idea. Tis a good idea. Uh, dun 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 dun. Ghostly might be doing a country concert Monday. Ghostly might doing like, you're gonna be playing? Are you gonna or going? Because if you're playing, oh, you're gonna be singing. Hell yeah, Ghostly. Hell yeah, go do that. That's badass. Is it like a local like roundup thing, or are you just gonna sing with like a band? Are they gonna have like a yeah? Are they gonna have like just a local band play and you can go up and sing? Because that would be badass. Ghostly's like almost about to join a band. I feel like this is how this starts. Ghostly ends up going and joining like a touring band, singing for a bunch of military ambassadors from other countries. Oh, really interesting. And there's yeah, I'm very excited. That's cool as shit. I'm very excited for you to be singing, Ghostly. Like actually, like on stage singing in a band. That's pretty badass. That's very cool. Very very cool. To a bunch of military ambassadors too. That's you're singing for like important people, I guess. They wanted a good old American send off before they go back to their homes. The pageantry of the whole thing. But I am, yeah. I was like, you got to perform while the don't sit on tank. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like Ghostly absolutely should perform on that. That's very funny. They wanted this. I'm sure they did. I 100% believe that a bunch of like other military military ambassador from other countries want a like a, some old send off. I'm sure it was requested by the foreigners. I don't doubt this. It just further proves that military people are fucking weirdos no matter where you are. It cracks me up. It's just a thing. It's just they're all weird. It's not country specific. They're all weirdos. This is called being a good host. You're not wrong. It's true. It is very polite. It's very polite. I absolutely not. I don't deny that. But I mean, there's that's the whole thing about Southern hospitality, right? It's the pageantry of it, even though it's a relatively absurd thing. Or just some of the Southern element, like just the element of a lot of traditions in the South. I mean, but it also beats out the Midwest, when in the Midwest you just have like a bunch of people eating cheese and drinking beer in the snow. Because I feel like that's a very Wisconsin thing. So there's no pageantry there. It's just kind of sad. I like people being nice to each other. I know, Ghostly. It's good. It's good. I also think it's amazing that you're going to be playing on stage, doing music. And yeah, yeah. This is good. A lot of Finns. I mean, like, yeah, the idea of just actually being nice to each other. There's a level of pageantry that comes with the military that I will always find silly. And I had to do a lot of it because my grandfather, because he retired very late, so we had to go do it when everybody would get all suited up, and I just always found it kind of funny. But a country show actually sounds like a good time. Like that sounds a little like a lot more fun than the kind of more like prom-esque stuff. I don't even know what you would call it. That a lot of like military galas or whatever that like they tend to do. A lot of Finns migrated to the Midwest, and it shows that the cryptid. It's true. You're not wrong. It's my people. It's my people. Um. I'm so excited for you to perform. Yeah, 100% cryptid. Yeah, I'm very excited for Ghostly to perform. Ghostly's gonna like knock their socks off. It's blow them away. I have no doubt in my mind, and probably make the show way better, way better than it would have been without. Did I ever mention how my great granddaddy was held by Bonnie? Held by Bonnie of Bonnie and Clyde. You definitely did not, Ghostly, and that's very cool. That's very cool. I mean, that's probably terrifying for him, but very cool. Prom stuff is crazy. Love this sensei. Have I not? I've told my prom stories on here, right? I've definitely told my prom stories about how I dove in a fountain and all that. Like, yeah, I definitely did not play by the prom rules, I guess. And that was just Arizona college, like high school prom, But I don't know. Yeah, prom stuff is crazy and silly. It was because of Southern hospitality. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, that's wild, kiddo. Holy crap. It was because of Southern hospitality that he got held by Bonnie and Clyde. He was just being polite. Or maybe Bonnie was being polite. I don't know. I mean, Bonnie. I can't say that I know how sociopathic she was. That was before my time. What was before? Oh, but like the Bonnie and Clyde or prom stories. I don't know if I ever told the prom stories, but prom stories were, yeah. I did prom twice. I did my junior prom and my senior prom. Junior prom, I dove into a fountain. Yeah. Um, yeah, I dove into a fountain, and what happened after that? I don't know. My friends drugged me out, and then they got me. They took me away. They drug me away for embarrassing everybody on their prom night. I'm sure I was like yelling and shouting stuff. I just don't have a clear memory of it. But I do remember diving in the fountain. So I'm turning around Tuscany. I'll put photos on Discord. Oh, that's fun. No worries. No worries. Do do do. Anyway, I'm really proud of you, Ghostly. That's gonna kick ass. And I have a feeling you'll be right at home performing on stage. Um, and putting on a show. So I'm sure you'll knock it. I'm sure you will do great. Oh boy, how early did you start pregame? Or was this just why? Yeah, I know I didn't drink back then, so I was certainly not a drinker in high school. I didn't start doing that till college, um, and actually pretty late into college too. Um, so no, that was just me being a spaz, I think. Um, I do remember one of the funniest things I remember. I do remember my senior prom. This has nothing to do with me, but I do remember my senior prom watching a guy try to propose, and and the girl kept trying to pick him up, like she was clearly trying to stop him from doing it. And it was very funny. Like I kind of like, but he kept trying. Like he was like committing. He was not picking up on that she like wanted him not to do it. Because like she would just like pick him up and try to pull him away, and then he would like, it was like on a gazebo thing, and he would just like get back down on his knees trying to pull the ring out. It was very funny. Like if she had just stopped him from doing it. It was an interesting struggle to witness in the middle of a prom, I must say. My family had a farm in the middle of nowhere, Texas, where papers didn't get out there till weeks after the news dropped. So when these two young people came through and stopped at asking if they could stay a night in their barn, of course they obliged and had them for dinner, where Bonnie held my infantile great grandfather. As story goes, when my family woke up the next morning, the strangers were gone, and a wad of cash, much more than normal, was on the kitchen table. That does feel like a very Bonnie and Clyde move. Oh yeah, I do like that you're like held, like not held them up, but like held them, like held like held the child. That's fucking crazy, but also that's cool. That's very cool. And does that tracks too. I'm pretty sure that's actually how Bonnie and Clyde were kind of famously would. I mean, they did murder a lot of people. But it also feels on brand for them. That's cool. Propose in high school, dear Lord, no. People have like, the youngins, the romances, the passions flow when you are young. When you're 18 and think this person that you've met is going to be the person you spend. I mean, it happens sometimes, not often, but it does happen. But some, that's I don't know. I found it very funny. It was a very funny, awkward moment. I know this story. I had no idea it was your family. It's wild. That is cool. That's you were out in Texas too. A remote family in Texas. Your infant your infant grandfather can just be like, "Hey man, he's infinitely cool now for that." Love swirls martini. What a laugh! Is that so ghostly? Are we? Oh no, I'm sure he's gone. I just meant like when he was alive, he would probably do that. Oh, I know my parents are high school sweethearts. Don't do it. Oh yeah, there are some people that do that. I mean, I don't. There's college sweethearts. There's a whole. It's a crapshoot. It's a crapshoot. You never know. You never know, folks. Life in the world is funny like that. You never, ever really know. But, do your thing. Fall in love. Have your heart broken. Get married. Get divorced. There's this whole spectrum of experiences out there for you. I don't judge. I don't judge. Swirl Smith. Ghostly just suddenly got like classy with it. You sound like you're sitting up at a party just like, oh, love those fools. I don't, but my cat does. That's Ghostly Heartbreaker Graves. That's it. That's a good name. I feel like Ghostly could do it. Ghostly could break some hearts. Rolling around, driving around the country, breaking hearts left and right. Look, Ghostly has learned something very important. Oh dear. Oh dear. What did Ghostly learn? I'm very curious to see what Ghostly learned, but after we learn the wisdom and the insight, it's way more fun to drive by flirt than to relation. You're probably not wrong, Ghostly. I will say, I think you, given as someone who seems as prone, like you literally the only person I've ever heard describe flirting as winning at flirting. I think flirting might just be your calling in that sense. But, don't. you do you, kid. But you're probably not wrong. Not gonna lie. The amount of drill sergeant supine. Ghostly's just there to be adored. I have a roster. God, yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, oh boy. Go break those hearts, kid. Jesus. What it is to be young. What it is to be young. Anyway. We should probably dive in to our sprints. I'm going to keep it at 30 sprints today because I actually want to do 3 sprints instead of just do 2 40s and duck out. For the plot, I invited a 35-year-old divorced man to trivia. Oh, God, Ghostly, what are you doing? Oh, kid. All right. Just for the plot. I mean, to be fair, I do go. This is why I go to bars oftentimes and people watch is kind of for the plot, I guess. But I usually keep myself outside of it as much as possible. My other friends were like, were there. It was fine. Oh, man. Okay. Good Lord. Shorter sprints, maybe we'll get you to enjoy 20 sprints yet. No. We'll go. Well, don't worry. The 40-minute ones are going to come back. It's just because schedules and everything's crazy, and I have a hard out today, and and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of that's mostly why we're doing shorter sprints. I'd rather do 3:30 than 2:40 and end it there. Yeah, the arson vote. Gustavo hears excuses. That's true. You're not wrong, Ghostly. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But hey, for legal purposes, this is comedy. It's satire. You're not wrong, Ghostly. Many excuses, but I'm too tired to just not fall victim to the excuses at this point. My tolerance level is in literally beneath the floor. It's in the mines. in Minecraft, as the kids say. There you go. Yeah. Yes, in Minecraft, but only in Minecraft. But my tolerance levels are very low given the last at this point it's the last like 3 months. But oh no, not the mines. I hear the children yearn for the mines. So, like Minecraft. You and me both, so the hammer waits for no one tonight. Yeah, that's I'm too tired. I haven't gotten to like actually really write anything in months now. So it's becoming a problem. With your slaves that you use to harvest the elder spice. I don't look. You don't have slaves. What you do is you just oppress an entire group of people and colonize them. And then because you want to make sure that distinction's there. We got that distinction's important in terms of your branding. If you're functionally a colonizing autocratic empire, you want to make sure today you don't want to go full that way. You want to say, look, we're building infrastructure for them. We're doing all this. We're doing all that. We're helping them. Ironically, the literal same argument. But the Amazon warehouse mindset. Exactly, Ghostly. Exactly. That's why you just that's why you no longer enslave people. You just go and subtly change the definition. So then you can move over. Yeah, that's how you collect the spice, which is necessary for space travel. And would literally halt the entire Imperium should spice not flow. Ironically, or in this case, the Strait of Hormuz. The Amazon warehouse mindset. You got to stop going to Grafton's town council meetings. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's just like right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Just like seeing those guys say some wild shit. I mean, at this point, they would just actually say it. Like we've gotten to a deranged point where no one even cares. They would just openly call it that these days. All right. Okay. Yeah, let's dive on in. I gotta work on Schism because I gotta prioritize getting the redraft of this thing done. So that is what I'm working on. I don't know what you all are working on, but I gotta get some words done. For the love of God. All right. Let me figure. And with that cheery note, let's get to it. Yeah, just go see your. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Kids in a fighting mood tonight. All right. Okay, there we go. Let's pause you. Let me do you. Pretend like I actually know what I'm doing. Gotta love being a stream person who doesn't know how anything works. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. I'm working on looking for a stove built before the Vietnam War. Hey, there you go. Probably not easy. And wake up. And maybe spy book notes if I can wake up the brain. Yeah. My brain is not awake. I'm very tired. I'm very tired. I'm gonna be tired. I'm gonna be tired all weekend too. I need the world to like fucking chill for 2 seconds. There's so little chill happening right now. Thank you, Cryptid. Thank you. I didn't jump off the tower. Good job, Ghostly. Good job. I missed my date with the ground for this, damn it. Ghostly's just like, Jesus Christ, Ghostly. That is, you, just, maybe, fine. You need other reasons to miss your date with the ground. Christ. Hang in there, kid. Just hang in there. I know it's rough. Just fucking hang in there, man. All right. Okay. Let's dive on in. Why don't you just do something that brings you joy, Ghostly? You just do something that makes you happy. Same with you, Cryptid. You'd be amazed what these who's just throw away. People throw good stuff away all the time. All right. Happy writing, everybody. We'll see you on the other side. Oh, man. There we go. That is the end of our first sprint, everybody. Let's go ahead and start the down timer. Bam. Let me bring the music down as well. Do. Bum bum. There we go. I do really feel. I will say, I do really feel how they are. They feel shorter. The 30-minute sprints are. I feel it. I feel it. Should be prepared by watching Bill and Ted. Yeah, that's. Although it's a pretty good use of just by analogy, trying to shove my own argument against me. It's not a bad move, Ghostly. Holy fuck, the impossible has happened. What happened, Ghostly? What is the impossible, and what is impossible? And if it's impossible, how did it happen? Tuscany is finally asleep. Tuscany is finally asleep, but there are photos of her shenanigans. Oh, yay! Ghostly has wait, how did Ghostly lose at flirting? Uh oh. Pigs, they fly. Has Ghostly met her match? Ghostly has met her match. You've been I was just bitch slapped by. So Ghostly has indeed met her match. That's very funny. Ah, Tuscany. Look at you. Cute old Tuscany. Interesting, Ghostly. Interesting. Yeah, oh, you have been bested. That's oh boy. What happens now? What happens when Ghostly been okay. All right. You don't have to share it, but I am curious what the flirt was that bested you. I'm assuming it was words, obviously, but I'm very curious now. What zinger? What riz could someone have to possibly outdo the ghost? Because the ghost is the ultimate wordsmith when it comes to laying down the flirts. I'm gonna have to get more water. I might actually get tea. We'll see. What time is it? Okay, that's not bad. Oh my god, Twitch. What are you doing? FYI, FYE. What riz over yonder flirt? Oh yeah, just keep adding the new. What riz over yonder flirt doth thou drip speaketh? I'm trying to think where I could go with that. I don't even know why I'm trying. I'm too tired. Doth. I do like doth and drip. That's very funny. Ghosty was being stupid and updated her status thing in Discord because she was bored to thighs thick or God damn it, Ghostly. Aura threatening. And this man messaged me out of the blue. Wait, some just random dude messaged you on Discord? Out of the blue, just thinking about and checking in. Also, just got a notification about thick thighs or something. Discord, the fucking Pinkerton snitch ass bitch sent a ping. Wait, what? You got snitched by Discord? What does Discord do? Oh, it's the one you've been talking to. Oh, I gotcha. I see. Okay. For a second, I thought this shit was going out. I was just like, what the fuck is Discord doing? Okay. I was concerned about Discord doing. Discord's not exactly known for being on the up and up these days. I'm just concerned. I'm moving to Guam. Thinking about checking it. Just thinking about and checking in. Also, just got a notification about thick thighs or something. It's insane. Oh boy. It sent a ping that, oh, I see that you made a status. Okay, apparently if you change the status on Discord, it tells people. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I mean, I don't think I ever update the status on Discord, but I I want everything on Discord. I want to be invisible. I don't want anyone to fucking see me. So I will be sure to never use that. Exactly, Cryptid. Absolutely being sure not to use that shit. Never again. Fuck that. Ghostly. Yeah, I guess updating your ruins the whole am away message joy it could have brought. Yeah, that's true. Because you can actually have funny away messages, because those were funny. So wait, how did this beat you at flirting? Or was it just the fact that somebody used the thick thighs comment to then reach out to you? Is that man, okay, I get it. That's I don't understand it. I'm not gonna pretend like I understand. I understand it. Oh, just out of nowhere. But that he just pinged you out of nowhere. Okay. Okay. I guess that does that mean you lose at flirting though? I don't is that flirting? I mean, I guess that's like hitting you up. Hitting someone up is different than flirting, right? Right? You all have to I don't understand this shit. Bro slid into the DMs like a smooth criminal. Okay. Gotcha. I mean, that doesn't feel like a smooth sliding into the DMs, but okay. All right. Okay. I mean, it was an excuse. I guess using the Discord ping to do it, so. Okay, all right. I think I see it. I cannot explain this. Yeah, it might be lost on me to be totally honest with you, Ghostly. But I am I think you can reclaim your throne. I'm pretty confident, Ghostly, that you can reclaim your winning at flirting throne. Moon walked in even. You got this, kiddo. Wait, what? Take it back? Take what back? What is happening? What is the moon? The moon walked in? What moon? Oh, the Guam. I mean, if you're gonna go to Guam, is Guam safe from? Is that where you can flee so they can never find you? What is happening? Is that a holy fuck about how little I understand about the conversation, or is there even more to this? Oh, moon. Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, moonwalk. Okay, yeah, Michael Jackson. Got it. Got it. Okay. Okay. Yep. Yep. I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. I'm there. I'm there. Yeah, it's just taking a while. Taking a while for me to catch up. No, the moon. Yes, yeah, the moonwalk was a reference to Smooth Criminal. Got it. Got it. Got it. Yeah, you are throwing a lot at me, and I am not going to be able to keep up. That's funny though. Well, thanks for letting us know that, Ghostly. Thank you for letting. I'm sorry that you had to suffer for it, but thank you for letting us know about the security, the security breach that is Discord. Now, ugh, Jesus. You're somewhere. Yeah. I'm honestly just juggling like 9 different things in my brain while trying to actually like get back into this script, but I got too many things going on. There's just too much happening and I'm too tired. I'm too tired. But that was a good joke. I'm sorry you had to explain it to me cuz that was really funny. I like literally the funny thing is I read that so literally that I literally thought the moon walked in, like that cryptid was just saying like a straight up moon had walked into the room, and I'm just imagining like a moon with like legs just like strutted like walking in like a Monty Python sketch. Yeah, you're just doing great. You're doing great. We're trying. We're trying. There's also that part too. There's that increasingly. Usually I can compensate for that, but when I'm tired, that the tism comes out. I guess I'm just gonna immediately take everything on face value. You're working on schism. That tracks. Yeah. Yeah. Also, yeah. I've got moon on the brain. Literally, I got spooky moon on the brain. I can only keep so many moons, and you're adding Michael Jackson in there. And honestly, I've actually been thinking about Michael Jackson because there's a lot of issues going on with that movie drop, and it's causing a lot of madness in like behind the scenes in the industry, which is very funny. And I feel like anybody who had any fucking foresight could have told you that that was going to happen. So I don't know why they did it, but anyway. Moonbrain. Yeah, that's the word, Ghostly. That's the word for the day. Moonbrain. You do have a lot of additional suns and moons in your scripts. I do like suns and moons. I like multiple celestial objects. It's a thing I like. Also because I feel like most planets generally actually have more. We're kind of unique in that we only have one. Like a lot of other things tend to have multiple moons. I don't know. It's interesting. Like why just stick with one? You know, have two. Let's see. Sensei, I want you to know I'm proud of you. Yeah, thanks, Ghostly. And you're doing okay, and I've missed you. Now don't shrivel up and die from that, Sensei. I just die like I die from embarrassment. That is the one thing. I mean, maybe I do. Could I die from embarrassment? I feel like I've done a lot of embarrassing things in my life with little to no care, I guess. But I feel like I could. I could wither and die that way. That could happen. Don't worry, I won't give him a follow-up combo. Yeah, don't do that shit. None of that. I already have a snake plant upstairs with root rot. That's how it happens. Oh, Jesus. Yikes. That's no bueno. House plant. I don't know. Did I tell you all what, like, I literally heard my mother tell the psychiatrist when they were on the phone? Like, because they talked to my mom on the phone about some stuff. And it was very funny because she was, like, asking, like, a questionnaire thing. And I don't think my mom knew I was in the room. And she said, or what was the question? The question was like, did I have trouble making friends when I was younger? And my mom like paused for like a solid 5 seconds and then just said, I don't think he was very interested. And I thought that was extraordinarily funny. Anyway, that was, I don't know. That made me think about that because they did just kind of leave me alone for a lot of the time. I do remember my mother telling me that they would not even realize I was home most of the time. Oh my God, since I asked for oh you got a new meme. Great. Yes, I do. The memes, Ghostly, you are the queen of memes, so I always appreciate funny memes. Peak sea turtle parenting. Yeah, I think I also I was probably lended myself into that, to be honest with you. All right. Well, we should probably dive into the next sprint. So let's go ahead and do that. I am going to go get water, so I will step away at the very beginning of the sprint to go do that. What do we got here? That's a choice picture too, Ghostly. That's a very choice picture that you got. Oh man, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. That's fucking funny. That's up there, Ghostly. That one's definitely up there among my favorites. That's really fucking funny. Oh god. The fucking heart shape around it too just kills me. Oh boy. You rule, kid. You rule. You. All right, let's do the words. You may share your thanks, Ghostly. All right. All right. Happy writing, everybody. We'll see you on the other side. Alrighty. There we go, everybody. That's the end of our second sprint. See, look at that. It's perfect. We'll have 10 minutes down and then a 30-minute sprint, and we'll be done before 6. So I will be able to have my heart out, and we will be able to have 3 sprints. Look at that. I feel like I've planned this so well. Oh, let me start the down timer. Boom. Like right on the dot. Perfect. Anyway, hopefully it was somewhat productive, everybody. Let me drop the volume a little bit. There we go. All right. Alrighty. Hopefully folks got a little bit of work done. What am I doing? I found that the biggest thing that I have to work on with Schism is the end. I feel like the end is the thing that needs the most work. I need to make it make sense. I might cancel on this Monday gig, man. I don't know half the... Oh, geez. So you're going to have to learn... Oh, man. I don't know half these songs. You're going to have to... How many songs do they want you to sing, Ghostly? Oh, thank you. Yes, Ghostly. I forgot about that. Yeah, I do need to add a Waffle House scene. That was a thing that needs to happen. That was required. I mean, there's definitely got to be a scene with the kids conspiring at the Waffle House. I got to be able to fit that in. Holy shit, there's 10 songs? The one with the Waffle House with the tank. I don't know if I'll have the tank there, but definitely the Waffle House. Yeah, I was like, 10 is a shitload of songs, Ghostly. Good lord. If you already don't know how, you're learning like 5. Oh yeah, I was like that. I hope they're paying you. I mean, it's badass that you get to go be on stage, but they better be paying you. It'd be like double the price and I'll learn them. It's a lot of songs to learn. Okay, so you know how. Oh man. Oh, you're getting paid nothing. Yeah, this is just a thing to do for the. Oh man. Can you like? It's not my gig. It's not my gig exactly. Yeah, I was like, can you not just like? Can they not split it? Like have somebody, like you come on, do 3, someone else comes on. I mean, 10 is a lot of songs. There's no problem with variety in singers. That's also a lot of like. That's a lot of time to like do that. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. That seems like a little much. Little much. I would be like, I will do 5 songs. I know 3 well. I'll practice the other 2 and do 5. But yeah, 10 is a set. Yeah, that's a massive. Yeah, it's crazy. It's my dad and a bunch of other old officers being nice, and it is known that I sing. I gotcha. I would maybe be like, yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's a long and for free. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily mind if if it's not a gig and you're just doing it. But especially if it's just a thing that they're asking you to do, like I'd feel pretty comfortable setting some boundaries, being like, hey, I can do like 3 to 5 of these. I don't know if I can do 10. And just be honest with them about that. Just be like, that's something I really want to do, but I mean, 10 is a lot. It's a lot to ask somebody who's not like, it's like a touring musician who generally does a full concert. Because 10 is just short of like a concert set. Like usually I think they do like 15 songs. Yeah, I think that's what I will have to do. Yeah, I just do that, and they might be understanding and just be like, oh, okay, we'll just do the 3 and we'll figure the rest of it out. Yeah. Yeah, because don't stress over. Don't make your weekend miserable for that. Because by Monday that's pretty intense. Yeah, I was like 10 is a concert, a small venue. Most local indie shows I go to with like game bands that are kind of just starting out, or they're just about to drop their first album or doing an EP. They generally only do about 5 to 10 songs. Nah, I've never. Ghost is like, I've never met stress. I don't do stress. uh, Ghostly doesn't play that game. Oh man. Well, I actually like literally at the very end of that sprint, I got texted about I'm gonna be on the road again. It's good, man. I cannot complain. I need the money, but Jesus, I am tired. Going to Chicago. Usually they don't send me to Chicago. They have their guys on the East Coast. I'm actually shocked that they're putting me in Chicago. They must be really short. Uh, that's what I was working on, but I've given up. So now I will word. Hell yeah, words. Not 30 times. Oh my God, will they pay? So the company that I'm doing all this travel work for, they're the only company that pays in under 30 days. And they're the mom and pop, which is very funny. They're the mom and pop show. The mom and pop people can somehow afford to pay me in under 30 days, but fucking like Hyundai can't. I mean, I'm not working for Hyundai anymore. They burned me so bad. We don't need to get fully into the world of my finances, but Hyundai like actually almost got me to lose my apartment. It'd be straight up because of what Hyundai pulled on me. Like made my life awful. So anyway, but yeah, the company that's actually why I tried to pick up a bunch more jobs from this company because they pay me in 30 and sometimes they pay me under 30. Sometimes they pay me within like 2 weeks. So like I would that's why I mean I was already doing work for them in March because I was working for them when I was in Rio and Buenos Aires. But I had to like keep it going because I now needed to make up a month to 2 months worth of like all of my bills that I was just suddenly informed I was not going to have for like 90 days, which is fucking insane. 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 I mean, it's not like Airbnb was much better. They updated to 60, but to 60 I can still work. I don't think it's cool. I don't think they have any excuse to do that, but I'm not doing 90. I started when I started out working. 90 is an IOU is essentially working for free with an IOU. It's just and sometimes they literally just don't pay you and you have to chase it down, which is like, dude, you're a giant fucking company. Jesus. Anyway. Oh my God, will you, not 30, yeah, of course. My indie authors pay me in a week, but the publishing house, try 30-60, yeah. That's where I'm like, none of these companies actually have money in their accounts. It's all floating in weird assets and shit, and it takes forever for them to actually turn it into cash to pay people. I'm like convinced these companies don't have money in these accounts. It's all like monopoly money. Until they have to pay. That's I'm convinced because Facebook used to do this shit all the time. Facebook was one of the worst. When I did a lot of work for Facebook back in the day, they were one of the worst. I just don't think they actually have money in their accounts. I mean, they do, obviously. I'm sure like any company does, but I don't think they have money in accounts the way that like smaller to mid-range businesses do. I think they're just constantly pulling money from assets that they have set aside that accrue interest that then they like have to put in a place. And like I don't, and to be honest with you, the film industry does this stuff too because they have to put money in escrow all the time. Like when you get paid for like writing a screenplay or something, all your money goes to escrow first. Like it like sits there for a while before you ever see it. I do not understand why we set up pay structures the way we do. I just don't get it. And it's for like not even that many. Like, I mean, you get paid for a screenplay. You're only getting paid like 60, 70K. It's not a ton of money to just, I maybe understand it if you're getting, it's like an actor and you're getting like a $10 million fee. But anyway, sorry. Just an aside rant about all this. All the homies hate Hyundai. Yeah. I used to drive a Hyundai. I actually didn't mind them. It's honestly, it's not, to be fair, it's really not just Hyundai. It's actually just car companies. Like car companies just suck. And they kind of always like not they haven't pulled the rug out from under me the way that they did this last time, but car companies do tend to suck to work for. Almost, I can't really think of. I used to do a lot of work for Toyota, and I used to do a lot of work for. I've done Lexus too, and just they kind of all are the worst a little bit. Cryptid boycott Hyundai. It drives me nuts because those authors will all work day jobs. Yeah, yeah, you're probably right. Are all corporations just shell companies? Yeah, I mean literally. They're shell companies for stockholders. That's the company. The company is just there to generate wealth. Like public traded companies are just there to generate wealth for stockholders. So the company itself is like, that's why companies don't do much. They don't like make stuff usually. Or like, I mean, there are companies that do that, but there's like, that's the joke, and It's Always Sunny when Charlie's like, "What do we do?" And he's like, "We make money. We are a company that just makes money." But he's like, "Yeah, but what do we do? What do we make?" That's kind of what they're poking fun at. Is a lot of these companies really don't do much except for just further financialization as a sort of, I mean, it's functionally legal fraud is kind of what a lot of companies are. So anyway, viva la revolution. I will stop babbling about company economics, but they did like almost ruin my life. Um, all right, everybody, where are we at? Where are we at? Okay, this will be the last sprint, I think. Yep, and we'll be wrapping up right on time at about 6. So I will have my heart out. But yeah, there have been 45 warehouse fires this week. On a positive note, that shit is my jam. If anybody wants to read a great book, a great book, How to Blow Up a Pipeline, it's a great book. All right. Anyway, let's dive on in. How to start writing. P.A. Microphone, he's got a hard out, folks. Yep, there you go. There you go. That's the AD call. Got a hard out at 5. Hard out at 5. I have technically my hard out's at 6. All right, everybody. Happy writing. We will. Wildlight's Anarchist Book Club. Exactly. Exactly. I got it from a guy in Berlin, in Germany. He's the guy who gave me that book. And they were also very cool and did a movie night and they were all squatting in a building. And they would do cookouts for their neighbors. It was very cool. All right. Happy writing, everybody. We'll see you on the other side. And away we go. Alrighty, and that is the end of that sprint. Let me bring the music down. Alright. Oh, God. Louder. Alrighty, everybody. That is probably going to do us for the day. I gotta run. But thanks for 'twas grand. Love you all. Ta-ta. Yes, take care, Ghostly. Good luck this weekend, and depending on what happens on Monday, I wish you all the best if you do get to sing. But yeah, I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others, and we'll catch up next week. Sorry about all the schedule changes. Next week should be normal. I say that, but you never know. But it should be normal. And then I leave for now. As I just found out, I leave for Chicago that weekend. So, but we should be. Hopefully, the words will be happening next week. I hope so. Take care, Moon Runes. I hope your weekend writing, walking, gathering kicks ass. That sounds amazing. Encrypted, good luck. Looking for the stove. Yep. Love you, nerds. Take care. We'll see y'all later.